Sterling come vacation.
Dude, Laird called me out.
Laird Hamilton called you out.
He's telling me to come to his house right now, and I don't think it's safe. Look. He's gone rogue.
Housing, you know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Oh, Sterling. I hurt my toe, dude.
No needles.
I hurt my toe real bad.
You no needles.
That's why I'm wearing socks right now.
You don't need those. Oh my god. Do you feel that?
You don't care about my toe?
I was talking about your toe. Here, let me pull it.
No.
Just let me pull it.
You're not touching my feet. What have you been feeling lately? I got that summertime.
Oh god, it feels good.
Feels good.
Do you feel that?
I don't really feel much.
Put your hands like this.
Is this that trick you make me look and then punch me?
So put your hands on your lap.
My pillow?
On your pillow. Take a deep breath.
I can breathe out?
Yeah, you can breathe. I just
kind of hurt my lungs a little bit.
Do you feel that?
I heard some glitching.
What is it?
I don't know. I think I glitched the system, dude. Wait, oh.
Tell me what thoughts come in your head.
All right, what thought? Let me do one more breath.
First thought that comes to your mind.
Honestly, me skinny with hair surfing. Nice hair. I don't know. I'm not good at thinking stuff. What did you think?
Oh, you're not good at thinking.
I'm not good at thinking. Me surfing thin and with good hair, and then I just saw a sloppy Joe.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, you're spaced out.
No.
What is it? It's just being disconnect?
No, it's connecting.
Oh, you're connecting.
Have you not meditated? Ever?
I left my phone in my room once when I took a shower.
My own thoughts. What's the longest you've been with your own thoughts?
Probably
a couple hours.
Meditation
is connecting into your soul.
But whenever I'm alone without my phone, I'm just making up fake arguments with people.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, well, good comebacks and stuff.
All the stuff you should have said to the people commenting on the podcast.
Yeah. When I get mean calisthenics comments, I'm debating in my shower.
I wonder if calisthenics is actually bumping up your... I wonder if it's making you hungrier. Sometimes it can backfire.
Yeah. Are we talking about me again?
Yeah, we are.
The nighttime is where the werewolves come out. Dude, these fingers get real.
All your kids' treats are looking at you.
They need to make silent.
Come get us. Come eat us.
When are they going to come out with silent rappers?
Do you think that's what it is?
I'd be full diabetic right now. If rappers are silent.
The note your wife wouldn't know you're cracking into the Snickers.
Dude, you could be a ninja fat man. Just disconnect, guys.
I've been on a pretty solid eating program, and
me too.
Dude,
but maybe
the other night,
what did you do?
The burger demon hit me.
Oh, that's a good one.
At 11 p.m.
Oh,
and I went in.
You went in.
I got a McGuire's burger.
Oh my god,
they're huge.
They're not even a burger. You could feed a family of 5 from Haiti.
Steak drippings.
They're huge, dude.
I ate the whole thing and got in bed. I was like, I woke up literally hungover,
dude.
I felt so hungover.
There's something good about it. It's called meat sweats.
I love a good meat sweat.
I love a good meat sweat, dude.
Is that what they taught you in Christian school?
Meat sweats? Yeah. Eating at night is of the devil.
Do you think that's what happened to you? All the Christian schooling?
Are we doing this? Christian schooling what? What's your question? What is your question?
Christian schools are mean.
Let's talk about this. So going to a Christian school your whole life.
It's so stressful.
If you're not really buying into the stuff yet, or you haven't figured out what you're thinking, you become so good at being sneaky.
It teaches you to lie.
If you're not you're a kid, you don't know what you're thinking.
No kids are Christians.
Well, some of the girls are.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean that weird. Some of the girls are full on like, I got it, figured it out.
Those are the ones you want to stay away from.
Right.
You don't want to marry those. But go ahead.
I don't know. It just makes you like really good.
So it taught you how to steal and lie and
Well,
cheat.
it just makes you instantly become a fake person because it's like, oh yeah, I'm a Christian. When you're like 12,
when you're forced.
and I'm like going to chapel.
You don't even understand the cosmos yet.
I remember being at chapel and just like I figured out every freckle on my hand. I would just go and like, okay, right freckle, right pinky. Yep. And that's what I did. I studied my hands.
Why?
Because I was bored.
So you could steal back.
No, so I just could just like not be, I didn't care what they were talking about. So I'd be like, okay, there's a freckle on the inside of my left ring finger.
Did you ever steal?
I never was a thief.
I remember when you stole something.
What'd I steal?
You stole condoms.
I didn't steal them. The thing opened.
The bathroom condom thing.
All right, I'll tell the story.
Busted open.
Hold
and
on.
Ryan, I was like, dude, just take one.
I was
And
driving.
You freaking just like, I was like, dude, how many chicks are you going for?
I was, you know, the little old condom things in bathrooms that you have to put a quarter in. I just was like in there and I was by myself and I was like, dunk, and it just popped open. I had full access.
Oh, hallelujah.
They had bumpy ones.
You pulled out your back. Like, look. Well, good on you, Dan.
What did I say? For stealing condoms?
I was stealing your part.
Don't tell my. Oh, good on you, dude. Don't tell my
I
mom.
was wrapping it up.
Oh, like wrapping it up. Ooh.
We're drinking West Peak.
Cheers it up, sweetie.
We're drinking West Peak and we're doing clips.
All right, guys. So every Tuesday we go live at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Join us every time. We're live in the live
What time
chat.
Central?
Central's 11 a.m. So it's really simple. So we're live on the chat, me and Sturls, and we're hanging out. So come. It's fun time. Fun time. Join us and subscribe and like the video right now. Like it right now.
Should they like it?
They should like it and they should get some West Peaks.
Come join us.
Dude, Tom Segura got in a surf fight.
What happened?
You want to hear?
But you did get into a fight,
I got this, yeah.
which is crazy.
It was over a wave, yeah.
Because you're a surfer, dude. Now that we're in
I've
the
been
South
surfing
Bay.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why did you get into a fight though?
Because I was going to take a wave, and this guy was like, "That's mine." And I was like, "What?"
I know, because the surfers are very territorial.
Yeah. And I go, "What are you talking about?" And
Take
then
your
I
turn.
started to paddle out to it, and he fucking flipped out. He pulled out a switchblade.
No.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then how did you find him?
He swung at me with
Stab
it.
his soft
And
top.
that's what he left you with.
He
Look at that.
like scraped the side of my face.
That's crazy. dude.
Yeah.
He's
That's why you have
joshing.
that bald.
I hit him.
You hit him back? And then what happened to him?
I don't
Shame
know.
on me.
He just disappeared? He surfed away?
I don't think he surfed away. He kind of floated for a minute. And then I left.
He could be dead.
I guess. I didn't see anything in the paper.
Dead surfer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
Dude.
Pretty crazy.
She's cooler than her husband.
There I am ripping it up at the
yeah,
Palm
there you
Springs
are.
Surf Club. Yeah.
Yeah, you're really good at surfing. You're really picking it up.
Yeah, man, it's just like,
Look at us.
it's just like being one with nature. It feels like
Yeah, it is pretty rad when
it's
you
pretty cool.
when you get up on that thing, huh?
Yeah. it's the
Anyway.
best.
I think Tom's clowning so hard, dude. Don't you think? Tom got in a fight, but I think he actually just shaved bad and made up some story about a
Right.
guy with a switchblade. We get it, Tom.
Right.
But dude, our names are up there. Pinch My Salt and Sterling
We're
Spencer.
finally making it.
He didn't even say anything. Dude, Tom gets it. He knows he's a kooky kookers.
Yeah, it's okay.
Uh-oh. Is he on the Lakers now?
It is on the Lakers now.
Is he their ball boy?
I'm on the Lakers.
What is this?
I surf for the team now.
It'll lose a surf.
Do you think Lakers will have a surf team in the wave pools?
Dude, that would be sick.
How did he get a freaking jersey?
How does he have so many stickers?
I
Where does he
know.
get
How
all
does
these-
he have the time? I heard he has a guy that stickers his boards for
Oh, he's
him.
got a sticker guy?
Mm.
Dude, the amount of trash Idolo's producing.
Carbon footprint?
Sticker trash. Think about it, dude. What is going on here?
What?
There was a surf contest with women and men came in and bullied them. She's in a contest.
Later.
She's in a contest.
Later, bits.
I mean,
oh man.
No, stop it.
What?
Remember that story of that guy that was in the men's thing, boogie boarding in Hawaii, and they beat his butt? What is going on?
Well, a lot of these amateur surf contests, they're like every weekend, and they take over the surf spot every weekend, and it's like, okay. I think some guys are like, dude, we don't care about your dumb contest. It's like a new junior surf contest, and a new this, and a new that.
I get it. Maybe this guy, just
later bits.
He could only surf for an hour, but still, dude.
It's kind of awesome, dude.
Did he get in trouble? Because that's like, you can't go into a Walmart and push a lady.
That's a good question.
You know what I mean?
Sure, maybe.
Sterling doesn't really believe that.
And he cut her off. That's even more badass.
Sterling can't push a woman.
Apparently, a bunch of core lords, they just didn't get out. And they're just like, screw it. I mean, the waves aren't that good, so maybe...
Just go in and have a mango.
A pint?
A pint of mango.
A pint of mango.
DJ still piss you off?
I don't know. Let me see.
There he is.
I'm pissed off. Why is he dancing?
His kitchen's nice. But this looks just like you.
Is that why I'm mad?
And he's wearing puka, right?
Why are they dancing like this? Is this how people dance now?
So this is a kitchen DJ, I guess.
I just think it's bizarre you can play someone else's music.
I know.
And dance, and you're the star.
I know.
You know, like, it's someone else's music. They put all that time into it.
Right.
And then you can press play and be like, it's about me now.
We're just throwing money at you.
And then people are like, wow, the DJ, he's so good. I don't get it.
I think it's a big drug culture. So they're not all thinking straight. In the comments, DJs. Oh my gosh, this lady.
Dude, isn't this gnarly? This is in Alabama, actually.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, hammerheads are everywhere, man.
This is in Gulf Shores.
This is near us.
Dude, look how... If a shark really wanted to chow on you, look at it. What would you do?
Dude, I'd pee right down my leg. Look at that guy.
If a shark came at you like that? That's right on the beach.
I mean, that's 13 feet. Easy.
Look how powerful it is.
He's hungry, man.
Dude, a shark could eat you so easy.
My dad tells me this story when he was a kid. He was surfing and this helicopter flew over. They're like, there is a 12-foot hammerhead coming your way. Get out of the water.
Really?
I was like, whoa.
Is that a hammerhead?
It looks like a hammerhead to me.
Does it? I don't know if hammerheads are that fast.
They say hammerheads don't really bite you, though, because they're more...
It's hard for them to bite you.
Dude, they have to, like...
Because their mouth's down, like...
It's kind of like a guy with a neck injury or something. It's the neck injury.
Like a normal shark's like this, like coming for your feet. And a hammerhead's like...
Yeah.
I got it. Their nose shoves you out of the way.
Right. And then you can just close your eyes.
You're like... the hammerhead's coming, you're like... But he's like... It's the magician.
It's the magician man.
He's got a freaking gnarly...
Skull.
Dark slides.
Is that... Did he mean to do that, or is that...
I think he meant to do that. I feel like this guy doesn't get enough credit. I think he's a Santa Cruz guy.
Oh, is he really?
I feel like Santa Cruz guys always... I think it's because they wear booties.
Well, yeah, he's got to wear... He's wearing kick... He's doing kickflips.
You got to for dark slides.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I fell in love. Sorry, Bree. This girl is so in... The best girl skater I've ever seen in my life.
She's perfect.
Look at this chick.
Jeez.
I mean...
That was kind of gnarly.
Look at this ferocious female.
She's a ferocious female. Dude, they're getting so good.
Dude, look at her.
She's a babe. How do we get her number?
Oh my gosh.
How are they... I feel like chicks have bumped it up.
Dude.
She's better than we could ever dream of.
I'm speechless.
It's pretty gnarly.
I mean, that first clip.
Yeah, that's gnarly. Was that tails? What are we going to do if they all shred better than us?
I guess
are we going to have to stay home with the kids?
We're going to have to film them.
While they're at X Games?
I support it.
We have to wear bras?
If they're better than us, we have to wear bras.
We're going to have to wear bras one day if they keep getting this good.
I love it. Good on you, ladies. Look at this.
Is this a dad ramp?
To me, this is like surf skating. Do it, but don't film it.
Yeah, maybe don't film it.
Don't post it.
It's a good way to learn tricks, though, right?
Yeah, I'm not hating on it. I would try tricks that I'd never had the balls to.
I think it's good for older guys.
True.
Because we're more fragile.
Well, we have to work the next day.
And we have to work the next day. You can't afford being sore.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have tried a
Yeah, you would never try this stuff.
No.
You're too brittle.
I know. Our
you
fascia.
have to be a girl or a 7-year-old.
Our fascia is
fading.
fading.
Yeah. This is dangerous on our fascia.
Someone wrote, break your wrist like the rest of us.
Right.
But like, I bet some of these tricks he's never even attempted.
One-footed. Sink.
Dude. It's a dad.
It's a dad.
It's a dad bungee.
Dad ramp.
So dads can go to work on Monday.
And I mean, you hurt your foot.
Skimboarding. I can't even
you would
work.
have had that, skimboarding?
Yeah, I could have just floated away.
What if a league started
Bungee skating?
Bungee skating
Dude.
and made more money than actual skateboarding? That's what soft topping did to surfing.
Oh, here we go. It's like Peter Pan.
That was a good analogy. You need to take it in.
You're right. Okay. This is what soft topping is.
This is what soft topping is.
It's
and it's like if this got more popular than skateboarding.
Right. We're all strapped
and then
in.
guys are sponsored for bungee skating. It's kind of spot on.
Dude, I'm a bungee skater.
I'm a bungee skater.
You're right. Okay, the other day I was trying to explain to a skater. He's a core lord skater. He's my age. Grew up skating, super good skater. And I was trying to explain. He never surfed in his life. Yeah. And I was trying to explain to him soft tops. And he's like, yeah, it's kind of like a Walmart board. And he's like, no, because it's like there's nothing that they can connect it to. So I created this fake world. I was like, imagine something that skaters show up to the skate park with something. It's something like this. This is a good example. And he's like, yeah, I get it. It's like all of a sudden they're kind of better than you or something.
Or they get paid more.
And they cut corners. And all these skaters that have broken their wrists and ankles for years are like going blink, blink, blink. Like, what?
Wait, what?
So yeah, this is it. This is the soft top community of skate.
These are soft top skaters.
But it's cool because he can go to work on Monday without a broken ankle.
Yeah, maybe we're just jealous. Oh, this guy's nanny. Look at it.
He's petted the wave.
The board's backwards. Swing. This guy's like Zorro of longboarding.
I know. He looks like he's a Scientologist or something.
He's like a bowl dancer.
He's in complete control.
He's control of that board. He must be a good husband.
Like good at holding his tongue not to lash out.
He knows when to lash out.
He knows when to stay quiet.
You got to know when to slap him. Have you ever slapped your wife?
Heck no. God.
Sean Connery's. He's all about slapping.
He's like,
you got to slap a woman.
I stand by that statement.
Show the clip.
Go to the clip.
It's not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No. I think it's absolutely right.
No one a slapper.
He's like, when nothing else works, you give him a good slap. I think he tried to backpedal a little. He's like,
he must have dated a Latina.
Uh-oh. Zippity-doo-dah.
Yeah! Kate!
Jeez.
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 Ah! Oh, hey. All right.
He's like,
I did it.
He's like, is that it?
Is this what you wanted?
Is this what you want, Dad?
River dancing.
Look at a little, like, I did all the tricks that we can do.
Did we get it?
What is
Taint.
Ow.
God. Taint 360, too.
He must have a good cup sponsor.
Yep.
That's a young man's game.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. Dude, they finally came out with arena surfing.
Finally.
Dude, look.
Oh, is that new wave pool?
Dude, it's in Tabai.
Is it Tabai?
Wow. They're allowed to be in the water with you.
Dude, what is all that junk? Flags?
Surf mats.
Why is it so crowded there? Whoa! What?
This is Malibu
Tahiti.
on the Tuesday.
No, that's Tahiti.
Oh, this is Tahiti?
Tahiti wave pool. What?
Whoa.
That looks sick.
Look at all the
Could
people.
you imagine?
It would be fun.
It's like Ireland wave pool.
I would say when the world's coming to an end and we have a week left. What the? Jeez.
I mean, who wouldn't want to go to this?
Oh my gosh.
Sit on the freaking rafts and get blasted?
Into the world. Dude, why can't we do something kind of like this?
It's pretty insane.
Look at the way the speakers. Metallica's dead.
Why does everything have to break?
I don't know. Whoa. This is a Paul Fisher concert.
Look at the guy on the inside.
Oh, he's coming this way.
Oh, how's he doing that?
This is me. Wait, no, that's not me.
That's YMA right there.
Whoa. I like the speaker stands. Look, he's going right. See, other people do it.
Right? Oh, wrong way. We're back.
And we're back.
Oh my God. This looks scary.
Let me slow-mo it.
Yeah, slow-mo it. Should we put helmets on them? Am I just being a dad?
Shin guards, at least.
Gosh. Like the light?
Those battery-operated lights.
They must be battery-operated.
Someone has to...
Clanks. My hips. Dude, Laird called me out.
Laird Hamilton called you out.
He's telling me to come to his house right now, and I don't think it's safe. Look. He's gone rogue. Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei. I do paddle in ways. Did you get it? Gabby, did you get that? Gabby's like, maybe do it again. Dude, his neck must be made of freaking steel. I am all that is Laird.
Pure anger. That face. Can you imagine that looking down at you?
I feel like Laird's getting more buff lately. Is this what we're going to have to be doing?
To stay at this level, I guess. What's he training his neck to do?
Take on Gabby. You got to be strong to take on Gabby.
I guess to like look up at her.
Gabby's like, I want that neck nice and strong.
Gabby?
Gabby's like, deuce. I'm gonna live with Laird.
Can the average human do that? I feel like my neck would hurt for days.
We would have to ease you into the...
I need a lighter ball.
The ball looks really heavy too. It looks like a 500-pound ball.
I like how he slows it down. It's like,
You get that?
Time for some creamer.
Gabby, did you get that?
We just keep watching it.
Shoo. Is he in the freaking Costa Ricas or something?
It's beautiful looking.
Is it beautiful looking?
Maybe he's trying to power up something.
He's like, Shane, you really think you're better than me? Oh my God.
This is the best part of the podcast.
Dude, I was just meditating. This just popped in my head.
Sterling, this is my favorite part of the podcast.
Is it? Because you get to freaking...
I get to sit back and just take a load off and have a paloma with my boy.
Have a paloma with your boys.
Dude.
Down in the mangroves.
Down in the mangroves. Dude, West Peak, sparkling spirits.
Where do people go to get these?
If they don't know yet, they've been sleeping on this pod, bro.
Have they been sleeping?
It's drinkwestpeak.com, dude. 2 grams of sugar. Real fruit juice.
I mean, I would only order this if it was 20% off.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you.
What?
Pinch my salt. You go to the code thing. You know, every website has the code thing.
They can get 20% off?
Yeah, you type in pinch my salt.
How could they not do this?
They got to do it. I mean, how much? I wish they could be here, come through the screen and taste it.
They would not be mad.
Oh, I love it. Real juicies.
I mean, we could bring the pod to them if they order some.
Whoa.
They're basically here.
You're onto something. You can bring the podcast to you guys.
Put the pod in your mouth.
Put the pod in your mouth.
Sip it, and you'll be just like you're in this van with us.
Dude, this...
Because this is what we're tasting.
Right.
So they're basically living through us.
Tasting it.
Through a freaking West Peak.
Guys, bring the pod to you. Go to drinkwestpeak.com and type in pinch my salt for 20% off. Dude, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, North Carolina. They're all down here right now, dude. All of them.
Shubies?
The Shuby Tourist Tuby Shubies are here.
I don't mean to be a downer.
Yeah, don't.
But 4th of July is maybe my least favorite holiday.
It's my second favorite.
Really?
Christmas, then 4th of July. I
Are you
love
serious?
it. Something about it, dude. It's so fun. The fireworks off in the distance.
I think I liked it before the city blew up.
When it was a smaller town.
Yeah. I think small town 4th of July vibes are cool.
Yeah.
But now our beach, you can't even get there.
Can't even get there.
And everywhere you drive in town, it's like people are drunk and...
I know, it's
And
dangerous.
then I was riding my bike last night, and it was like... like every 3 seconds a firework comes flying by me. Like,
I love it. Yeah, dude, I was skimboarding on 4th of July. Nailed my freaking toe.
You nailed the toe grind?
I nailed the toe there. Dude, skimboarding's fun. I don't care what you freaking say. You and me used to scrim.
Scrimboard.
We would scrimboard.
It's like they land an gnarly trick and then they go like 2 feet
Step
and then
off.
just go into dry sand like.
Yeah. I think it's sick though when you see these guys get barreled, but they never really get barreled. They never fully.
Everything's just kind of almost.
Like I've never.
They pull in. It's like.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a skimboarder fully get tubed and shoot out. It's always
pretty rare.
It closes out.
It's their own world.
Yeah,
and I understand it.
Yeah,
I feel like the ones that have made it, they skimboard like weird places.
Right, like Zambania or something.
Like Zambania.
Yeah.
Or like a river.
Something funky to film.
Like if skimboard core lords were still trying to get famous, I don't think they would be famous at all.
Yeah, without YouTube.
To get famous on skimboarding, you have to do something really weird and bizarre.
Yeah. You can't just be a really rad skimboarder. Skimboarders, what are they?
What are skimboarders?
Are they the scooter of the surf culture? Scooter-er?
I think foil boarders are.
Well, yeah, because they actually have foil scooters. Dude, I've been messaging our foil boy, Ben. I want to get a foil scooter.
Is he sending you one?
He's not sending one, but they're like
he's not sending one.
They're like 4K, but I think it'd be so fun. I could buy a car or get a foil scooter. The crappy car.
It would be kind of cool to hop into the bay and just skip across.
And you could film me.
But you're lower lumbar.
I need it up. I need the lumbar up.
We'd have to fix your lumbar up.
I've been doing stuff, but dude, I just want to try it. I think it'd be kind of freaking fun. It seems like
What size scooter would you get?
Extra large. Extra large scooter.
I don't know, dude.
What?
Have you ever dated a big woman?
Taller than me, but not a chubbers.
Large women? They're kind of like giant golden noodles.
Hyper?
They just don't know how big they are. And they hop into your lap. And you're like, because they're very feminine still because they're girls. But they forget they're bigger than you. And they're like, hop into your lap. They're like, and they land and you're like, you're like, I love you, babe.
So it's like a Great Dane.
It's like a giant Great Dane on you. And they act like a puppy. They still act like a feminine girl, but they don't know how big they are. And cuddling with them, like, it's so hard cuddling with a big woman.
So when did this happen in your life? On tour?
A couple times, dude.
Really?
I just remember just like, you wake up with weird bruises
Injuries.
and sores. You always have a pulled knee, like, it's like, ugh. Your knees are always kind of tingling. And if you're doing stuff with them,
Yeah.
premarital type stuff,
Yeah. The unspoken.
dude, it's like you need an oxygen tank. You need like a little
Straw. Like,
because they suffocate you. Like I remember I dated this like really large girl.
yeah. How long?
She's probably how long was she?
How long? How long did you date this lady?
She's 6'3".
You dated an NBA star?
She's this Mexican chick, and she was legit. Okay, she's probably 6'1".
That's huge.
Huge. I'm 5'10".
Right.
5'9".
With a hat on.
And dude, I remember like, I thought I was gonna lose my life.
Really? It was that bad?
She laid on me. If there was a mirror on the ceiling, or if you had a camera looking
We
at it,
couldn't see you?
you wouldn't see one bit of me. It was just a blanket of Mexican woman. It was just a flubbery blanket.
Well,
And I remember being like, taking these huge breaths between. It was like getting caught at pipe. Like you got to take a huge breath before the next wave hits you.
Dude.
I remember like, and then she would like.
So you got caught on the inside.
She would get to work, and I'm like holding my breath. I'm like,
you're so.
And then I'd be like, and then another wave.
You are terrible.
Because the skin would push against my nose and and so much pressure, and they're stronger than you think too.
Well, how do you think my wife feels? With my big old
You? Your belly.
Poor Brie. Dude.
Well, 8 seconds isn't that bad.
Anyone can handle 8 seconds.
But with a girl, they need 14 minutes at least.
At least. Dude.
You need a snorkel is what I'm saying. Like to stick out. So you go.
Okay. So you're just a freaking fearless man that doesn't care how bad women are hating you. I'm sweating.
I mean, they're sweet.
Oh, they're
It's
so
just like
sweet.
those big golden doodles. They don't know how big they are.
Right.
And they jump in their lap. And
Yeah. Is it kind of like the Nacho Libre lady? Secret tunnels?
kinda, yeah.
Wow.
But God bless them, you know.
That's all you can do is bless them.
Bless the big woman.
Dude. Dude, you're right. I snorted. Ugh.
It's something people don't talk about enough.
No, I don't think I've really
Like I'm
Yeah.
looking out
right.
for other guys, smaller guys like me.
Yeah. Well, dude,
Because big women love smaller guys. It is crazy.
I know you will see videos of like a little tiny Mexican man and a huge one.
Dude, I remember when I was traveling on tour and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere, like all the girls I wanted were like small little blonde things.
Yeah.
They were never interested in me. And then I would look over and like the 6 foot brunette chick's like,
Oh, okay. Well, that says something about you.
I was like a little toothpick.
Yeah, you were a little appetizer.
And I had I wore my glasses in, so that it was like this nerdy.
Yeah, they wanted
thing.
to eat you up. You know what they didn't tell us about in school? That there was one day going to be no MILFs for us.
Dude, that just made my heart sink.
Because now there's no...
What?
We are them, like, in that age.
We are the MILFs.
Like, you remember?
One day there'll be no MILFs for us.
Because we're just old.
Just everything's behind us.
They didn't teach us that.
That seriously made my heart drop.
It's kind of...
Because you forget. Life is
passing by, dude.
passing by.
Wow.
One day there'll be no more MILFs for you.
You just become...
Scary.
It's so scary.
And then people get mad at you if you like someone younger than you.
I know, dude. I saw the other day
Creep.
Charlize Theron. She was with a younger man.
She said she banged a 26-year-old. How old is she?
She's got to be
48?
in her late 40s, early
48.
And everyone was like, "You go, girl."
If that was reversed.
Oh, they'd be like, "This sleazeball."
You son of a motherless goat.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Wow. So steer clear from. Well, you didn't say steer clear from big women. You said just bring a snorkel.
If you're going to get involved with a bigger woman, bring a snorkel or an oxygen tank.
Or just practice your breathing.
Or, practice 5-minute hold down.
What's a male cougar? Is it still a cougar?
Predator.
Yeah.
Basically.
Dude, Trump's doing a UFC fight at the White House. Did you see that?
No, he isn't.
For like our 250th birthday, they're going to have a UFC fight out at the White House.
Shut up.
That's what I read. Can you believe it?
That probably makes so many dudes so happy. That's my president.
That's my freaking president. Trump.
Do you have a solid meme you go to?
Solid meme. Let me think.
I feel like everyone has their meme.
What's yours? Let me think.
It's the Zoolander.
Turning left?
No. It's my favorite meme of all time. He's in the pajamas.
Okay.
Whenever someone compliments me, I throw this meme at them, and it's Zoolander. He's in the pajamas. He's like,
what is he doing?
He's like, stop it.
Oh,
because the guys in the movie are all like,
oh
"You're great,"
all his
and he's
homies.
like,
that's your go-to meme.
yeah.
All
I
right.
love throwing that meme.
It sounds cliche, but I just sent one to my wife. The Bart Simpson in the bushes.
Homer.
Homer.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's a classic.
That's my go-to. She'll be like, "Hey, you want to go eat pizza at this person's house?" And I'm like,
Oof.
"That's just my go-to, bro."
Does your wife try to get you to do a lot of functions around people?
She's learned that I'm not
You
into.
beat her.
No.
She's learned.
That did sound bad. No, I just that's probably one of our biggest fights in our marriage. She's a social butterfly way more than I am. So she'll be like, "Hey, Corey wants us to have pizza over for later."
Yeah.
And she already kind of knows my answer. And so I have to pick like, okay, how long has it been since I have?
Since we bang.
No, how long has it been since I did go to one? So the time is spread out.
If you do more stuff she wants, is it up the banging?
Probably ups the marital union.
Marital union.
That's our biggest fight. She loves functions. Women love functions.
Not the women I've dated.
Really, they like to hibernate. Yeah. But my wife, she makes me go to places. I might have to get out of it tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you Mormon? Aren't y'all allowed to have more than one wife?
Not Mormon. They ain't Mormon, dude.
If you're a Mormon, what would your second wife look like?
You love getting me in trouble. If I was Mormon, what would my second wife look like? What a trap.
So you got Bree.
She would look just like my wife.
Swing. All right, turn the TV off. No. What is it?
Oh, brunette.
What race? Would you try another flavor?
Maybe Hawaiian.
Ah!
Yeah, maybe.
Why? You didn't put the trash out. Why?
No need arms.
You're like, what? No need 'em.
Yeah, maybe not Hawaiian.
Dude, she would whip you and shit.
Ooh, that would be gnarly. What about an Australian? Is that a race? I always liked that girl in the Lost show. She had a pretty little voice.
I could see you getting along with Australian.
Yeah, I could be with an Australian.
I think you
Maybe
could.
kind of a chill Australian.
Yeah, not. Oi,
Yeah. No, like a relaxed Australian lady that like loves to garden.
so
Can't say that. No, like a chill, like maybe one that likes to sew.
Right, so like a grandma.
No, a hot 25-year-old.
25?
Shoot.
Your wife just went.
Never mind. Cut all this out.
We're not cutting it.
Oh. Now, what about you? If you could be a Mormon, which you could be, I guess. You have to go to school or something.
I think you have to have a degree.
A degree in Mormonism.
Go to school.
You got to get a degree.
I mean,
They
were kind of smart.
Oh, they figured out some loopholes.
And Mormons, they wear the coolest silk jammies.
How do you know this?
I used to travel with a Mormon.
And they wore pajamas?
Yeah, they have silk pajamas.
Where were you traveling?
Thailand.
Uh,
Sounds a little sketch.
This is getting weird.
Uh,
You would travel Thailand with a Mormon in silk pajamas. Dude.
What's funny, I went to Thailand with a Mormon and an atheist.
Oh, wow. What kind of pajamas did he have?
He just wore condoms.
Condoms to bed.
He just wore like full body latex.
Dang. What was that like?
We were in Thailand, and it was kind of a novelty surf trip because there's not really waves there.
Why would you go?
Thailand.
But
There's
okay.
elephants.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Thailand, and the photographer is Mormon, and we go to check the surf, and it was like it was up and it looked fun.
Sick.
And we run into his room, and he's in these beautiful pearly white silk jammies.
Wow.
Pearliest.
Smooth.
Beautiful. And the atheist, he's like, what the are you wearing?
What did he say?
And he's like, well, Mormons, they wear badass silk jammas
Yeah.
at all times, 24/7. It's kind of like an initiation thing. It keeps sin away from them.
Oh, it blocks it.
And blocks.
Slides right off.
Dude, have you felt them?
I've never seen a Mormon. At least not at night.
But it was the wildest. I remember it was like 3 a.m. We're in Phuket, Thailand, in a tuxedo shop. The Mormon is arguing with the atheists, and the Thailand guy, he was Hindu.
Jeez.
So a Hindu was yelling at an atheist, and an atheist was yelling at a Mormon.
Yeah.
And I was Christian, so it was like this
Panhandle Christian.
It was like this crazy. We all had our own beliefs, and we're all like, and I was always just like, I like to just adapt to people.
Just kind of be on their level and talk to them.
When it comes to religion, I like to just be on their side because there's no fight. You can't fight over religion,
especially not.
It's a never-ending fight.
At 3 a.m. wearing pajamas,
wearing pajamas in a tuxedo shop.
Yeah, and the surf's up.
We went to the tuxedo shop because they were like, you can get $4,000 suits for $100.
Why would you?
So we're like, dude, let's get some badass tuxes.
Did you get one?
And we were all like probably drunk and full of Thai food.
Ooh.
So our butts are
coming out. Was the surf good there?
It was fun. It was kind of like here.
Did you get to see any wildlife?
We actually rode elephants in the jungle.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
I was in England doing a surf contest, and I get called by Transworld Surf. They're like, can you be in Thailand in 3 days? Dude. And I was like, I guess.
I guess.
Because I went to Thailand, then I went back and finished the European circuit.
Dude.
So I flew to Thailand. I think I flew through like India or something.
Dude. What's it like riding an elephant? Isn't that kind of looked down upon?
For sure.
Is it?
So I get there, and the trip didn't start for 2 more days.
The trip didn't start, but you flew
the guys were all meeting in 2 days. So I was there 2 days early.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
So I'm like, where do I go?
You're by yourself?
Yeah. And there was this Australian surfer that he knew who I was. He's like, what are you doing here, mate? Here in Thailand? Yeah, it's all good.
The girls are nice.
And I was like, actually, I'm by myself. And he's like, dude, just come with us, man. We're going to go ride elephants in the jungle. I'm like, all right. So I just like hopped on with him, and he had 2 chicks.
2 chicks? Was he Mormon?
Yeah.
He's an Australian Mormon, mate.
So then they had like all this vacation activities planned.
So you hopped on a vacation?
So we went whitewater rafting.
Jeez.
That was the first thing we did. And it was not the time of year where the rapids are going.
So you just went down a river?
We went down like a freaking pond. And the Thailand guys, they didn't speak English, so they're trying to they thought they were tricking us, making it more exciting. Ooh, so we like go down this little like, and they would splash us. And they'd be like, ah! They're trying to make it crazy, and we were like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. We're in these life jackets, and they were going like 1 mile an hour, like
helmets,
just like wee, and they're like trying to make.
What a legend, though, that Australian guy.
I know, that was badass. He took me under his wing with his chicks,
and then you rode an elephant.
So after that, we rode elephants.
Dang.
And like,
is it kind of just like sex with a fat lady?
Well, we were like, what's stopping these elephants from running back home?
Yeah, just taking off.
We're on these giant elephants. I think I have a picture of it.
So you're on the elephant, and what does that feel like? Not many people have done that.
It was so wide. I remember just like...
Did you feel like Legolas?
I felt like Indiana Jones. I have this picture where I had my hand up on the elephant, like, and I had a fedora on.
Oh, gross.
I was going through my fedora phase.
Wow.
So after the elephants, then we were heading, they were like, oh, we're going to some island. So we hopped on this little boat. Have you seen the movie The Beach?
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. We went to that beach.
Did you really?
Yes.
We're like off in the distance, or was like, dude.
So they told us that. They're like, oh, have you seen that movie? I was like, what? Because I always wanted to go to that beach.
Like a insane spot.
So we get there. Dude, there's 400 Japanese tourists.
Oh, wow.
It's so tourist out. And the beach, it looks nothing like the movie.
Well,
they use CGI to make it look like it's a lagoon. It's not.
What is it?
It's just one part of the island has that look, and they photoshopped it
CGI
to make it look like it covered in.
Oh, so it's not.
So it's literally just this little hook
that looks kind of cool.
That looks kind of cool, and there's hundreds of Japanese people jumping. You know, in the movie, they all jump to take the picture at the end.
Yeah,
everyone's doing that on the beach. They're just going.
Wow! Did you do it?
And we parked, and we couldn't even walk to it. It was so crowded. And we went to some weird island, and I remember just like sitting in Thailand on this weird island, like, what am I doing?
I wonder what I was doing at that moment. Probably cheating on a Bible verse.
Cheating through Bible school.
Wow, dude! And then you got hooked up with the Mormon and all that.
So then the surf trip started, and it was right around the tsunamis too.
Dude,
the tsunami had just gone through.
Weird.
So we were staying. Phuket was destroyed. We walked through there, and it smelled terrible, dude. Ugh. It smelled like death. And my friend Warren Smith was on
he was there?
Yeah.
Dang.
And this is when he was at his most indie punk. He had purple hair.
Ooh, I love to see it.
His nails were painted. Each nail had an Anarchy logo on it.
Ooh. So he was like level 100.
Dude, he was at his peak.
Guys, Warren Smith's the legend.
So he was so punked out, and he's like, he wanted to make out with a...
What?
His goal was to make out with a lady man. I think they call them banshees there, or banshees.
I've always heard ladyboys.
I think it was like a banshee. They call them banshees there.
Why did he want to pursue that?
It was a part of the article, like Warren was going to make out with it.
Oh, so it was well known. Okay. You're not just calling him out right now.
No, it wasn't like some secret he wanted to do. He was like, we're doing it. He's like, do it with me, sir. I was like, I don't think I want to do that.
Okay.
But I'll hold your hand or something.
Ugh. Was he the atheist?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's funny.
So we're walking through this. So there's like a part of Thailand, which is like the prostitution part.
Okay.
And me and Warren, I mean, we're beautiful. I mean, we both have blonde.
Yeah.
He had purple hair, but I have long blonde hair. And we're cute as we can be. Like rosy red cheeks, blonde hair,
innocent, pure,
green and blue eyes, surfer look. I'm telling you, the prostitutes that gathered around us, they're fighting over us like we were the Beatles.
Wow.
And I know they kind of do that already, but because we were so cute,
right,
they bumped it up a notch.
Were they women?
Fighting over us, and they're tearing Warren's shirt in half because they wanted him so bad.
And that's when
he was loving it. He was laughing so hard. I think there's a picture of like his shirt getting torn by these lady men. Like,
so it was men. Are we allowed to say that anymore?
I think we are.
All right.
Apparently in Thailand, the guy chicks are actually cuter than the girl chicks.
Wow. What a confusing place.
Dude, it was... For an 18-year-old, I was kind of like...
You felt weird.
Yeah, I was like, it was kind of nerdy.
This is crazy.
And the Thai food was so good.
Boss.
So we'd eat Thai food, and all these freaking lady men's like come and... You'd be sitting at a restaurant, and you'd feel like...
When did surfing happen? You're getting all flustered over there.
Dude, I remember this one lady, man, she had her fingernail in my ear holes, and I was like, go away.
Dude, this is weird. We're learning some stuff.
It was, what a trip, dude.
And then did you surf?
The waves were so small, I was doing actually run and jumps.
Oh, really? Like
skimboard style? And I was getting crazy shots like with a Thailand in the background. And like, I was probably going to get a cover or something. And Warren, he called all the mags, and he's like, those aren't real. He was skimboarding. And
Warren called you out?
He ratted me out. I was going to get so many covers.
Stinker.
But he was like, because he couldn't run and jump, and he's a good skimboarder, and he was mad at me. I was so good at it.
But you guys are still homies.
It's all good.
It's all good.
He's funny.
That is so funny, dude. Wow.
Thailand was a crazy trip. And then we had a tsunami warning. We had to run up into the hills.
Yeah, really? It was like legit?
Oh, yeah.
Why is tsunamis over there so much?
There was just that one crazy tsunami. It was such a weird trip because they had just gotten destroyed.
Yeah.
So everyone's on all alert. Like people lost half their families.
Dude,
like
the footage is insane.
Yeah, it was like the smell. I can't explain to you the smell.
Well, it's probably a mix of death and sewage.
It was, it was so gnarly.
Old Thai food.
And then we're looking for prostitutes to take pictures with.
Yeah, take pictures. Wow, Sterling.
I know. You name it, I've been there.
Wow. I've never been to Thailand. I've been to like all over Africa and stuff.
It's rad. Just maybe
don't go
with your people. But that trip with so many different like every person on that trip believed in a different religion and it's kind of cool at the end. We kind of like bonded like
over a ladyboy.
We all put our religion behind us and agreed on one ladyboy.
We could all agree on something. What is the deal with the elephants?
Whoa.
Like,
I didn't think you were going to go there, dude.
Well, like nowadays you can get like crucified for stuff like that.
This was probably 2002.
I know. Back then you could do whatever you wanted.
2001.
You could do whatever you wanted to an elephant.
Dude, I know.
And they were they were putting them in magazines. And it's a whole different world now, dude.
I remember one time I traveled for an entire year.
No thanks. Your whole life must be a blur of all those trips and stuff.
I was in England. I did a surf contest. I saw the Stonehenge.
You saw Stonehenge?
I saw Stonehenge, and it was like the lamest.
I know. I've heard it's kind of lame.
I'd
rather go to Disney.
You have to stay 500 yards from it.
Really? I thought I've seen people close to it.
They probably snuck in.
Oh, or they maybe made new laws because people.
So we're so far away from it. Like you could see it, but it's like
just looks like some rocks.
You might as well just watch it on TV.
Right.
You couldn't like go and like
touch.
Yeah, or just like experience like, oh wow, they built this. You're kind of like, oh, there it is. Yeah. And it was on our way to, I can't remember the town we're going to, but it was on the way there. We're like, let's stop at Stonehenge.
Get a burger.
And it was literally, you're on the highway and you're literally like pull over and tons of people and you're just like, okay, cool. There's Stonehenge, and we get back on the road.
It's like this insane thing. Wow.
England was a really interesting vibe because like everywhere you stayed was like a pub.
Yeah.
Every hotel, the hotel was like built around the pub.
Yeah.
So I remember just always sleeping in loud, noisy. Yeah, just like, I mean, I was young and I wasn't drinking yet. So it was kind of like, I couldn't really get involved into the culture because I was too young. And I remember they serve you beans in the morning.
Oh, yeah. That's an Irish breakfast is where I'd go.
Every morning they'd like more beans. Like, how much beans can
Dude, they love beans. Beans and toast and blood.
Yeah.
Something blood.
Yeah.
Pig
baby's blood.
No, pig's blood or something. Yeah, they love it over there. I like my beans on
how
toast.
do they eat like this? I remember like going to the contest and I'm like,
they put beans on everything.
And I bought a fedora there.
Why would you do
I
that?
was in England.
Did someone influence you?
Well,
who was it?
Some reason Raina. So I was with Coach Raina.
And he's like, get a fedora, bro.
And there was a fedora. He's like, you should wear that.
You got fedora energy.
He's like, you can pull it off. I'm like, you think? He's like, yeah, you should get a fedora.
Dang, you went through.
I was cruising around a fedora, and the whole time I was like,
felt weird.
Oh, I felt terrible. I just knew it.
You knew it was the wrong move.
I wasn't ready for my fedora. I haven't even reached my fedora phase.
Yeah. One thing you used to wear that blew me away because I wasn't traveling the world like you is you always had a gold necklace on. And it was so cool.
I love gold.
It was a sick gold necklace.
Well, I used to wear that because Andy Irons had one.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was cool. Like it was almost like no one else around here was wearing like a gold necklace.
It's kind of ahead of my time.
And it was like.
Then Roy Jones Jr. came around.
Roy Jones Jr. He stole it.
He's the only one that copped my style.
Sterling and Roy Jones Jr.
Pensacola. If people don't know, Roy Jones Jr. lives down the street.
Dude, Roy Jones Jr. is a legend. If you don't know who he is, then you must have forgot.
Oh, I must have forgot.
Roy Jones, we love you.
Dude, have you seen Shaun White lately?
Honestly, no. I stay out of it. You know what? I did see one video. He's looking like a classy.
It's
like I mean, you think of Shaun White and you think of this kind of rad.
Well, you think of a core lord,
like a snowboarder.
Yeah, like a gnarly snowboard.
1080.
I was going through his Instagram. I'm like, what happened to our Shaun boy?
He looks.
He had a six-pack abs.
He's a lawyer now, I guess.
He's a lawyer?
No, it's when he puts off that energy.
Yeah, he's wearing like the suit and button down to like his belly button. I'm like,
I think he married a celebrity.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Who'd he marry?
Some pretty blonde or brunette lady.
She's a celebrity.
I think she's friends with your sister.
I knew it. You don't want to hang around my sister, dude. You'll end up with weird suits and
you have to fix her hair. No, we love you, Abby.
Yeah, I mean, I support Shaun White no matter what, but
no matter what? Anything?
He's kind of in his fedora phase.
I think he's just getting a little taste of the good life.
Every picture, he's on a yacht, jumping with six-pack abs.
I know. To me, Shaun White kind of was like a Carrot Top, but like grungy snowboarder boy.
Well, what do snowboarders wear when they're not in the snow?
True, because they're always wearing those big jackets.
This is something people don't really talk about.
Snowboarders. No one really. Yeah, maybe he's always worn those kind of dumb clothes. Yeah, you don't know what they wear.
What do they wear?
I guess just whatever they
just
want.
Long sleeves?
Long sleeves. And denim, I guess. Yeah, guys, what do snowboarders wear? I bet there's a snowboarder
when they're
watching.
Not snowboarding.
When they're not snowboarding. There's a snowboarder watching right now. I see you.
I just get kind of sad when I see a core lord go down.
Well, they're just evolving to their next self. You know, I kind of went through a Shaun White phase.
What?
I was a core lord skateboarder. I wore girl jeans. Yeah. I looked like Ardo Sari. I was grungy.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? I started liking this girl. I started wearing Sperry shoes. I know I've said it before.
What?
I started looking kind of lame.
How'd you feel?
Dude, I was hypnotized. Something happened and I was wearing stuff I would never wear.
That's when you stole the condoms.
No. Well, I got into a weird phase.
How long did it last?
As long as I was with that chick. Probably like 2 years.
And magic got you into that relationship.
Magic? Oh. Card tricks.
Because you said magic's got you in some good relationships.
Dude, magic will get you everywhere. It can get you. Dude, look at friggin' what's that one magician that everyone loves? The guy that like.
Carrot Top?
No, I love Carrot Top.
Shaun White?
No,
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel or David Blaine. He's hanging out with Leonardo DiCaprio doing crazy stuff. Magic will get you anywhere. Pick up some card tricks, guys.
I just get sad when I see core lords go down.
Yeah,
you just pray they come back.
They will. They'll find their way. Don't worry.
Like, when I see a core lord, I don't know, maybe it's just, anyone that's reached that core lord status, I just want them to be core till the end, to be legends they deserve to be.
Yeah.
Like, I want them in their tiki house.
Yeah.
An old wooden house. And they're just so core. The floors squeak when they walk around and they're writing a book.
Yeah.
And you just haven't seen them in a while, but you know they're safe.
And they're happy.
In their tiki house.
Not anymore. Now they have to do all sorts of weird stuff.
Now Shaun White's freaking wearing Gucci with his abs out.
He's probably in a good mood, though. He's probably loving it.
I just feel like yachts are dangerous.
I've never been on a yacht.
I feel like if you're posting yacht pics on Instagram,
it's kind of like people that post private jet pics. It's like, would we do it though, Sterling?
I don't think so.
We would if we got on a private jet with Tom Segura, we wouldn't post it.
I just feel like I don't know if Instagram should be used of bragging like
that. That's all it is bragging.
I'm saying for my core lord soul.
Okay.
Say if I got super rich like that, I feel like I would want to hide that.
Hide the.
It makes
wealth.
People jealous.
I know. Why would you want to do that?
And you're just like oh, I'm doing this and you're not.
I know. There's just one person in our lives that's always posting private jet pics. Don't say it.
Cut it out
because I have to edit it. Yeah, that individual. And it's like, okay, we get it. You go on private jets.
Yeah, we get it. Your grandfather's really rich.
Yeah, we get it. You were born into it. You know, one thing about Core Lord's era that I miss, there's something that with surf films, you know how surf films don't come out anymore? Skate films don't come out anymore? Mm-hmm. Instagram is all there is, and that's all we get now. I miss so much the waiting. I was talking to a Core Lord skater the other day, and we were talking about so much fun stuff about skate culture and the waiting. And you would hear rumors of like, dude, I heard Dardo, sorry. I heard he lip slid this. And it's just this mystery of it.
You're so right.
And then you'd watch like a shot would come out. Like, remember sequence shots?
You cared about people more.
I know.
Especially
like in surf culture, sequence shots were a big thing, right?
Well, like guys... You heard someone was filming with Taylor Steele on Bali.
Oh.
And I was like, what? I heard they got a 10-foot swell.
Dude.
Like,
and Skate World was like,
I can't wait for 1 year to watch that footage.
I know, but the waiting. Like, you'd hear that Flip's in Barbados, the Flip team. And you're like, oh my gosh, Bastian Salabense and Nardo Sari and Mark Appleyard are in freaking Barbados. And like now, you don't even have to wait no mo.
Well, that's what, when I was like peak pro surfer, surf culture, that it was like that.
Oh, it's
people
so
were
mysterious.
Like, oh, Sterling's with so and so in Barbados. I remember we go places and it was like this buzz around the island would start because like, they're here.
You would just hear little things.
So it felt more real.
It was
like when we were making a movie back then, it was like
we're filming.
Jaws would drop.
Yeah, you guys are filming.
What?
No, it's like we're all filming everything all day, every day.
Yeah, the most random people are more famous than I ever was.
There's something about this, and I don't know why, but the waiting. We don't have the waiting anymore.
I'd love to wait for a woman.
No, don't make this about women.
Right.
The waiting of a surf film, of a skate film. All your friends, there's something, it's gone now.
Not to go off subject, but I do love waiting for that.
Yeah.
But waiting for a girl, a woman.
I tried, guys.
Waiting for a woman is my biggest pet peeve.
Oh, you mean like when you're waiting? Come on, get in the car. Oh my gosh. I hate that waiting. Dude.
Isn't it the worst?
Oh my God. And then if you honk or if you do anything, you're just got ready.
They come out like this.
Yeah. And you're in trouble.
They walk around the corner and they slam the door like
you're like, well, no, then they have a list for you. Sterling, that's when the list comes out. Like, well, I was doing this and I was putting the microwave up and I was
doing everything you weren't doing.
And then you're like, okay, I honked. Sorry, we're going to be freaking late. Can we go? That waiting sucked.
I'm sorry to go off road there for a second.
No, that was worth it because that got me mad too. I know, dude. You know one thing I don't get? Well, you drive a huge van. We're in it. Does it take you a long time to, once your butt hits that seat, do you get up and go? Like, you get in your car, you put in your keys, you just go? Because for some people, you look at them and you're waiting to park in their spot. What are they doing in there for like 2 minutes? When I get in my car, keys and boom, shakalaka.
Later.
But then you see these people, they get in. What are they doing?
Taurus. When you're waiting for a spot on the beach.
Yeah.
And you got your blinker on and they get in and you just see red brake lights.
And you're like,
and then you see them
like what are they doing? Deactivating nuclear bombs in there?
Hold on.
You see them do this a lot?
It's like, leave!
Get out of your car.
Go it!
Dude, that's a huge pet peeve.
That's kind of neat. I don't think core lords should have to be a realtor or sell yachts. I think they should be preserved.
They will. They won't.
Well, NBA player, it just sucks there's no money in our sport.
I know.
Because we have some of the best athletes ever in surfing. It's such a hard sport.
Yeah.
And they don't even get paid for it.
Well,
and instantly they have to sell yachts or become a realtor.
Well, and that's why we have to give them some grace, like Yancey would say, show them some love.
Well, I'm mad for them.
Right, because
they should be able to retire and never work again.
I know, dude. There's this core lord skater. Anyone out there? Richard Mulder. I got to travel with him to Amsterdam. He's rad. I did a rad magic trick to him.
He got pregnant.
He had to become a realtor.
Right after.
He's this core lord skater that invented all these tricks back in the 80s and 90s. Little Mexican dude. And now he has to be a realtor. I'm not making fun of him. It just sucks.
No, it's
preserve them.
We know they have to do it.
I know.
I don't want them to do it.
I know.
I want them to be so rich.
Yeah.
Because they were such legends.
Yep.
Gave so much to us.
Like, I know I've been kissing this guy's butt lately.
Are you saying?
I haven't talked about him much on this. He was a legend, and then he got so injured he couldn't skate anymore.
Yeah.
But he did stuff for a sport that progressed it so far ahead of its time.
Did they give back to him?
They're like, all right, they probably helped him a little bit. He became a photographer. But anyways, there's all these guys that just, oh, you got injured? Sorry, later, dude.
I feel like if someone reaches legend status, we all have to chip in.
That we've talked about this. There needs to be legend taxes. We all pitch in a little bit.
I know.
Like if you're a skater, you say you're a skater, you sign up for you sign up for taxes.
For skatology.
Skate taxes. A little bit of your income goes to this thing.
Yeah. But all the money just goes to the whoever owns the corporations. They keep it all. And then they're in Tavarua by themselves.
In Newport.
And they have a giant house in Newport.
You're right. We got to somehow figure out how to keep our legends safe.
Yeah, I don't mean for them to think I'm making fun of them. It's not that at all. It's like, I think they deserve a better afterlife.
Well, there's pros out there that have turned to soft tops, that have turned to real estate. They've turned to yachts. Soft tops. And it's we haven't protected our legends.
It's sad, dude.
Well, one thing the NBA has, and like what we don't have, is all of a sudden it's like, oh, I guess Vince Carter's going to be a commentator on TNT.
And he can make tons of money.
And he'll make a ton of money, and he can still live in his mansions. But in surfing, it's like, he's going to come on a WSL live stream once.
Yeah, like asking an ex-pro surfer to come into the webcast, it's like, they can't even pay them probably.
No, they're like, we can give you some
And you're going to sit here for days and look at the ocean.
Yeah.
Every 30 minutes, someone catches a wave.
Dude, I was watching this Australian live stream. It was a Billabong live stream, and Occy and Tom Carroll on it.
Recently?
Just recently. It was like this junior pro thing, and Occy was on the mic, mate, and he was so happy. And Tom Carroll walked by, and they were like, Tom, come here. And there was a guy there that was trying to keep everything moving, and Tom Carroll and Occy were just chatting. And he's like, all right, guys, so there's guys going left here. And Occy's like, oh, sorry, I'll be quiet.
But it's Tom.
And then Tom sat down, and it was awesome.
I remember being...
Two left foot surfers.
I remember being in Orlando with Occy.
Yeah.
And we were drunk as a skunk.
Yeah.
And Occy had sunglasses on.
Ooh.
So I had sunglasses on because I wanted to be like him.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Because he wore sunglasses everywhere.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so cool of him.
He's just hungover.
So me and Occy are walking.
Yeah.
In this hotel. We're like walking. Like, and here comes Tom Carroll. And I didn't know Tom yet.
Wow.
So I'm like, there's Tom. I'm like, okay, there's Tom. And he's like, no. And I'm like, no. I'm like, Tom. And he's like, keep on. He didn't want to talk to Tom.
Weird.
I was like, it was Tom Carroll and you're Occy. Why didn't you?
He wanted to get some chicken wings or something. Because, dude, those are two legendary goofy footers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're in Orlando. They're from Australia. And they walked so close, his shoulder like touched Tom's.
Maybe they had goofy foot beef.
Maybe they had beef back then.
Goofy foot beef. I think there is, because you only want to be the only good goofy footer. I don't know.
Oh no, it was pretty classic though. Like
that is crazy.
Okay, there's Tom.
He's like,
and I was about to like Tom.
But you read the room.
Occy was like, no, please, no. His dread was. No.
His dreads were twitching.
No.
You can never know what real.
And then we kept walking. We got in this elevator, and I was like, "Why didn't you want to?" I'm like, "It's Tom Carroll, and you're Occy."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I just didn't want to talk to him, mate."
No reason. Just
no reason.
Just didn't want it.
No beef. Just literally like, I just didn't feel like talking to him.
I bet you laughed.
I'm like, that's like I'm in Europe.
Yeah.
And you're walking by me.
That's right.
I'm like.
Dude, I would do something like that. That's something I would do.
I don't want to talk to him.
I don't want, not right now. Like, this is the only opportunity. Not right now.
No.
Man, well, we got to protect the legends. Somehow figure it out. But it ain't going to happen on this side of heaven.
Do you think, how many surfers have been able to retire off their surf money?
Well, in my skate brain, like, they made real money back in the 90s and the early O's. Like, they were able to make, like, tons of money off shoes and,
right.
You know what I mean? So, like...
Some of them got the cash out.
I mean, yeah, some of them, if they were smart with their money and didn't waste it and drink it and snort it, then they're fine. But nowadays, you got to be the best. You got to be Italo or what? You got to be top dogs to survive.
Yeah.
You can't even be kind of mid-grade pro.
And the mid ones are the best ones.
Oh, yeah, they're the ones we all love.
Coolest,
they're the coolest.
They have personalities.
Yeah.
Because they had to grow a personality.
Yeah.
Because they weren't the best.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, sometimes I think about CJ Hobgood just sitting in Orlando selling houses. And I'm like, that guy should have a statue. He should have a house and a statue.
Yeah.
In Melbourne Beach.
But he's your realtor. You could schedule an appointment with him. See you at the open house, CJ.
And he's probably the best at selling houses.
He is turning over.
He's probably the world champ of house selling.
We're going to get you in this house.
I got you a Traeger drill waiting for you.
Yeah.
I guess if you buy a house from him, it comes with a Traeger.
What's a Traeger?
Those grills.
Oh. That was some Aussie drink. You want a Traeger, mate?
They're a super expensive grills.
Oh, and you get one.
You get a free one if you buy a house. Yeah. That's how he tricks you.
You get a free grill. Sweeten the deal a little bit.
I guess he's sponsored by them, so he gives him his old ones.
Give him the old one, honey. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us live. If you're on the live, if you're listening to it on Spotify or Apple Podcast, we love you. We'll see you around, mate. Bring a snorkel.
Turn the music on. Turn on the woman's voice.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.